Well, it is Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's power rankings time. As we go into week 7, I am eagerly anticipating where the Detroit Lions are going to land, having been with the 2 remaining undefeated teams losing. Both of them were ahead of the Detroit Lions after week 5. And now with the Detroit Lions winning and now having the same record, it's going to be very intriguing to see who's what. I think that a few of those teams will be ahead of the Detroit Lions. The Dallas Cowboys won last night, but they should still be under. So I'm going to say, just off the top of my head, again, I have not looked at these, that the Detroit Lions are going to be, I don't think they're going to be any higher than 3. I think they're going to probably be 4. That means they will move up a spot. I think they're going to have the San Francisco 49, probably the Miami Dolphins 1, San Fran 2, Philly 3, and then the Detroit Lions 4. So let's check it out right now and see where your Detroit Lions land heading into week 7 for the National Football League. Okay, so San Francisco 49ers were number 1. I thought they would really be 2 after that loss, and with the Miami Dolphins winning the other day, they beat up on the Carolina Panthers, so I could see why they did that. So San Francisco is number 1, stays number 2. Number 2, San Francisco stays 1, no change. The Kansas City Chiefs, who were 3 last week, goes up 1 spot to 2 this week as they have the number 2 spot. The Miami Dolphins up 1 spot from 4 to 5. I really thought this team would be number 1, but they were 4 last week and they are now 3 this week. And number 4 should be the Detroit Lions. If it's any other team, I will be surprised. The Detroit Lions at number 4, moving up 1 spot to the number 4 spot. Here's what they had to say. It feels like the Lions suffer a wow, they can't afford to lose that guy type of injury every game or 2. In the win over Tampa Bay on Sunday, it was David Montgomery with Jahmyr Gibbs already inactive. That meant Detroit went the distance with Craig Reynolds and Devine Ozigbo in the backfield. But the Lions just sort of figure out games like puzzles, and they're getting good at it. Jared Goff is such a trusted caretaker and playmaker. Thank you for that, because I was about to say, y'all being disrespectful at this point, that Detroit was still able to forge 3 scoring drives after Montgomery left. And the defense, Aaron Glenn's group, has been dealt a few tough injuries, but continues to deliver statement performances. My guess is the unit's efforts on Sunday more than atoned for any irritation Dan Campbell felt over allowing 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to the Panthers in week 5. And then to round out the top 10, the Philadelphia Eagles drop 5 spots. We kind of knew that was coming because they've been playing kind of well, you knew they were going to lose. Sooner or later, they were going to lose a game, and they finally lost. I could see actually the Philadelphia Eagles falling out of the top 10. They got a gauntlet of a schedule coming up very soon in the next few weeks. Jacksonville at number 6, Buffalo Bills number 7, going to 4-2. That is crazy. The Dallas Cowboys, number 8. Number 9, the Baltimore Ravens, our opponent for Sunday. And number 10, the Cleveland Browns round out the top 10. So the Detroit Lions are number 4 in the power rankings. There are some good matchups coming up this week. Now, the Minnesota Vikings take on the 49ers. We're kind of like in a win-win, lose-lose situation. In any case, we're going to want the 49ers to beat the division rival Minnesota Vikings to drop them to 2-5, right? But if Minnesota beats the 49ers, they move to 3-4. You got the playoff hopes and all that other nonsense, but it does drop the Niners to 5-2. And at that point, if we take care of our business, then in the NFC, all we need to happen is for the San Francisco 49ers to lose and also the Philadelphia Eagles to lose, and we will be ahead. We will have the number 1 seed through 7 weeks in the NFC if those 2 things happen. I know Philadelphia, I don't know who Philadelphia plays this week, but I do know that the Minnesota Vikings play the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, I don't see an upset there, but I mean, worst case scenario, we get the win, go and handle business, and then we're able to at least move up to 2nd in the conference. So let me know what you think in the comments below. The week 7 power rankings, I think that's about right. Miami with their high-powered offense, Kansas City. I mean, we beat Kansas City, so I think that we should at least be ahead of them. That's what I think. We should at least be ahead of them. So I think we should be 3. It should be probably San Fran or Miami. You can interchange that. Then you should have the Miami Dolphins or San Fran, whichever one, and then us. We beat Kansas City. We should be in there. That's just my opinion. Let me know yours in the comments below. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.